Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about slings, specifically single points versus 2 points, what the differences are, the pros and the cons of each. So talking about single points first. Single point slings is where the sling attaches to 1 point in the rifle, usually the buttstock. Sometimes it can attach up here behind the castle or below the castle nut. You only have 1 point attached to the rifle at one time. The reason that this is a nice option is because you can shoulder the rifle on either side without moving the sling. That makes it great for like room clearing, any type of CQB, stuff like that. It's pretty nice because the rifle stays where it is, like stays, I guess, pretty much on your chest if you were to just drop it and release it. Sometimes though, if you notice, when I'm dropping it, it goes straight to my groin. During a situation where you might be transitioning to a firearm, say your sidearm, it could hit you in the nuts. So I guess that's a bad thing. Single point slings are nice, like they do have their place. Some of them have a bungee, and that allows you to pull the sling out more, especially if you have a kit on, large piece of body armor or something like that. So you can kind of push out and again, push out on either side. It is my opinion that single point slings are best for small rifles or submachine guns, or I guess pistol caliber carbines and the like. The reason being is because a lot of weight wouldn't be so good for a single point sling. Something light like this is a perfect match for a single point sling. So I'm gonna move on to a 2 point sling. A 2 point sling has its pros and cons as well. The 2 point sling, I believe, is a little more comfortable as far as weight and distribution of such. Another good reason a 2 point sling is nice is because when you do go to transition for a handgun, you can just press it to the side and it's out of the way. So when we talk about swimming out of a sling, people are usually referring to getting to the non-dominant hand or the non-dominant shoulder with a rifle. So when you come up on target, I'm gonna need some more slack. So swimming out of your sling, you come up on target for a dominant hand, you can stay in your sling. To get on target with your non-dominant hand, you'll literally have to swim out of it and make that transition. So a lot of guys don't like all the extra movement, which again makes a single point sling more conducive to QCQ, close quarters combat kind of deal. That way when you're going to left or right quite frequently. You're gonna see a lot of hunters, they're gonna carry a variation of a 2 point because it's a lot easier to carry throughout the day, a lot easier to kind of live in. A single point sling is not so much that way. Something I personally look for in a sling is a way to get out of it because there are times where you might get hung up in your kit, you might get hung up on something, buckles work, QD mounts, and the like. Anything that'll kind of help you get out of your sling quickly, but you want to make sure that you have good furniture, you're not buying cheap stuff, because if you do, your buckles and stuff will break. So that's basically the gist. Single point, usually for close quarters combat, lighter style rifles, and 2 points are for your more heavy rifles and a longer mission. So there's some things to keep in mind. Preference is preference. These are just my opinions, and these are what I've kind of formulated over the years. Anyways, thanks for watching.